Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Molly Hendrickson with an update from Denver 7. This morning, an unsettling trend has several businesses in Lakewood on edge.
Police are looking for whoever shot nearly a dozen businesses with a BB gun over the past week. Denver 7's Micah Smith shows us the broad area hit.
We're learning these crimes are happening from 1st all the way to 20th Avenue, and some of these businesses, like Pets World here near 10th Avenue, have had their windows shot out. We've been talking with Lakewood police, and they tell us a total of 28 cases of vandalism in this area have happened over the past 2 months. 9 of those cases happened within the past 10 days, and the BB gun shootings are happening at different times throughout the day. The vandals are causing quite a bit of damage. Look at the pictures here Lakewood police sent us of Pets World shortly after the damage happened. You can see the windows were shot out. The good news is most of the damage here has been repaired, but that's not the case for all businesses. So police want your help stopping these vandals before another business is damaged, or worse, someone gets seriously hurt. If you have any information on who may be responsible, Lakewood police want you to give them a call. Lakewood police tell us this is still an active investigation, and they're still working on collecting evidence. They say their hope is to collect some surveillance video from one of the businesses that was damaged. Reporting in Lakewood, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
For weeks now, the STEM School Highlands Ranch community has shown how strong they are in light of a deadly school shooting just days before the last day of school. Well, today, Douglas County will recognize the bravery and strength of those students and staff during its annual award ceremony. The school district will also honor the first responders.
Governor Polis continues his busy week of signing new bills into law today. One of the more than a dozen bills being signed today is the paid family leave bill. Denver 7 has covered this bill extensively since it was first introduced. This will allow time off for caring for a new child, caring for a sick family member, or for yourself if you become sick. It also includes a new category called Safe Time. This is paid leave for victims of domestic violence.
And in addition to the bill signings, Governor Polis will be busy unveiling a new plan to get Colorado to use 100% renewable energy by the year 2040. The governor will outline further direction and policies to advance Colorado's climate action.
Today, President Trump will be in Colorado delivering the commencement address at the Air Force Academy's graduation. President Trump will touch down at Peterson Air Force Base later this morning. The ceremony itself begins at 10:30, but we expect I-25 to be jam-packed starting as early as 6 a.m. when the base gates open. The Air Force Thunderbirds have been practicing all week for the iconic flyover. Olympian Michaela Schifrin actually got to ride with them on Tuesday. She's no stranger to high speeds and high thrills, even saying this was hard to describe. She says it's the most incredible thing she's ever experienced, which of course says a lot.
Well, there's no denying Coloradans love their alcohol. From craft beer to local whiskeys and wines, the industry is huge in our state. Well, now health officials have a warning. Denver 7's Eric Lufer explains why Denver Public Health says the city has a drinking problem.
All this data based on binge drinking. That's when men drink 5 or more drinks in 2 hours and women drink 4 or more drinks in 2 hours. Now the number here, 27%, 1 in 4 people binge drink in Denver. Doesn't sound horrible, but it's worse than a lot of other cities similar to Denver, like Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Seattle, and Austin. Denver Public Health attributed the drinking rate here to a, quote, culture of alcohol and low alcohol taxes in Colorado. The state ranks 39th in wine taxes, 46th in beer taxes, and 47th in taxes on spirits. We recently talked with Dr. Bill Berman, the executive director of Denver Public Health.
We have some of the lowest alcohol taxes in the country in the state of Colorado. Tax works to help decrease consumption, decrease binge drinking.
In Colorado, about 5 deaths a day are attributed to alcohol. According to the state's Department of Health and Environment, each year 61 people younger than 21 die of excessive drinking here in Colorado, in Denver. Denver Public Health was able to compare other counties from a national report to find out just how bad it was here in Denver. I'm Eric Lufer, Denver 7.
The city of Denver also wants you to weigh in on the plan for the future of its parks. Voters passed a new quarter-cent sales tax last year for parks. It's expected to bring in $37 million a year. The Parks Department says its new goal is to create a park within 10 minutes of all Denver residents.
We're going to tell our park board that we'd like to spend it on acquisition, on maintenance, on new staff, on contracted services to keep our parks cleaner, and also on new park projects.
The Parks and Recreation Advisory Board is hosting a public hearing tonight at 5:30 p.m. It's at the Webb office building on the 4th floor.
A new report out overnight finds Colorado is one of the best states in the country to find a job. Wallet Hub ranked Colorado 3rd behind Massachusetts and Washington. Colorado did well because of its low unemployment rate and the number of jobs that are available. The worst states were Kentucky, Mississippi, and West Virginia.
Dinosaur fossils found at a Highlands Ranch construction site have now found their new home at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Those fossils were transported to the museum yesterday. Earlier this month, a limb bone and several ribs were found, and then when museum staff made their way out there, they found dozens more fossils. They believe they belong to a horned dinosaur.
Well, we know it's still a little chilly for it, but rafting season is underway here in Colorado.
Yeah, those in the industry say the cooler weather and the heavy snowpack has changed how they operate a bit.
This cold weather has delayed the melt. And normally we'd be approaching higher and higher flows, but right now it's very moderate flows pretty much throughout the state.
The Colorado River Outfitters Association says right now is a good time for families while the flows are a bit more moderate.
And as the impressive snowpack begins to melt, they expect the intensity to pick up for those thrill seekers. Officials say the late snowmelt could keep rafting season going all the way into September. And also lasting late into the year is the Colorado ski season. A Basin will have summer skiing and snowboarding. Their daily operations end June 2nd, but they'll keep the ski area open on the weekends until at least June 23rd. That could be extended even longer.
And the latest the ski area stayed open was August 10th back in 1995. Meanwhile, here in the metro, sunny and warmer, Lisa.
Yeah, we'll take this. What a nice change. Right now, we're looking at blue skies, a beautiful start to our Thursday morning, and we're going to see a lot more sunshine here as we head into the weekend. It's cool this morning, starting off in the 40s, but we're likely going to get to near 60 degrees by as early as 10 o'clock, still under a mostly sunny sky. This afternoon, a few building clouds in the foothills and mountains, and we'll get one or two of these storms that will roll east. So there is going to be late day today through the early evening, a chance for a few isolated thunderstorms, a little rain, lightning, and thunder, although that risk of severe weather is going to be a lot lower today and into the weekend. Upper 60s, near 70 by this afternoon and early evening. Now, early tomorrow morning, that's 7 o'clock Friday morning, we're going to be at about 50 degrees, and then it's a good 5-7 degrees warmer tomorrow afternoon, with yet again an isolated storm or two, but about 5 degrees warmer than today. So things are finally starting to warm up and feel a lot more like they should this time of year. Today, we're looking at a slight chance for an afternoon storm, and the Rockies game, first pitch is at 1:10. Could see one or two of those storms a little later. We should be at about 70 degrees, though, by the end of the game, so really nice baseball weather. Tomorrow, we're at 75, and tomorrow's risk of severe weather also pretty low. In fact, across the country, it's been a really active couple of weeks, and we're only going to see a marginal risk in 2 pockets, so it's going to be a lot better heading into the weekend across the entire country. We're at 75 today, closer to about 80 on Saturday, with a chance for a few late day storms both Saturday and Sunday. So here on the Super 7 day, Saturday we're expecting likely highs near about 80 degrees. In fact, this weekend it's a good 10 to 20% chance of storms, but it's going to be one of the warmest weekends that we've seen this season. So some pretty good pool weather and even warmer into the first of next week. 85, you guys, on Monday with low 80s on Tuesday, upper 70s Wednesday. So pretty nice for the long haul.
Absolutely. Thanks, Lisa. We'll be rooting on 2 young Colorado spellers today, hoping to be crowned champion of the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C.
So impressive here. 13-year-old Lauren Guo from Arvada and 13-year-old Cameron Keith from Boulder are 2 of the top 50 who made it to the finals. 15 Coloradans total made it to the National Bee this year. The finals, though, start today at 8 a.m. on ESPN2. The championship round is at 6:30 tonight.
So we know these kids are spelling really hard words, but a seemingly easy word is apparently tripping a lot of us up here in Colorado.
Wouldn't trip them up, though. Google put together a look at the top words each state searches on how to spell. And in Colorado, apparently, favorite is a tough word to spell.
Who knew?
And in other states, too. We're not alone. Thanks for watching this Denver 7 Now update.
Check back here later tonight for another update and download the free Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. Have a great day.